All right. So, oh, I didn't turn my TV on, so my capture card isn't capturing anything yet. Okay. Also, I am not using my DJI mic. So, let us go and start watching. Just gotta preview my stream and also share it. There we go. Seems like everything's working pretty good. Okay. So. Right. So things seem to be doing pretty good. I have a lot of negative space. So that is where I am going to put... I mentioned this in a video that I pre-recorded just now. One of the downsides of this cosplay is that it is very slippery, by which I mean, like, this fabric, things just slide off of it. And, oh my god, it's lagging. Is my camera lagging? Holy sh... Is it lagging? It's lagging. Okay, again. So silly. I don't know what causes it. I have changed like every setting in OBS. I've changed it to BGR3 emulated. I'm on Linux, by the way. I changed it to BGR3 emulated, right? There's another thing I did. The only thing left to do, I guess, is just change the resolution and hope that helps. Does it help? Maybe a little bit? It maybe helps a little bit. I think there's a bit of lag still. Is motion JPEG faster? I don't think it is. Looks bad either way. It looks like shirt. Oh, but also, let's change the other. Maybe I changed something back by mistake? No, white balance is not automatic. I changed it to 50 hertz, the frequency. Exposure, manual mode. I do look a bit overexposed. So, exposure, dynamic frame rate. I don't know if dynamic frame rate helps or not. Does that help or not? I don't know if it helps. I'm not lagging at least, but it still does seem choppy, even though this is supposed to be... This still looks like it might be less than 30 frames per second, is what I'm saying. Also, there might be a bit of lag. It's just not as egregious as before. Truly, I do not know what's causing this. Yeah, I don't know if dynamic frame rate is helping. I don't even know what an aperture is. You know, that's one of the things about settings. I wish they would just, like, explain to you what they are when you mouse over them. Instead of, like, you having to look everything up. Aperture priority. Manual mode. Okay, that might help. That might help. I'd say about this level of exposure is probably good. Now the white balance looks awful. Yeah, the white balance looks pretty awful. I like my color temperatures to be a bit higher. That might be going a bit too far, but I do definitely prefer the warmer color temperatures. Looks better, in my opinion. It's better. Okay. Very soon I will start actually playing the game. Very soon I will start actually playing the game. Hey, would you look at that? Yeah, so God, the troubleshooting I had to do was so dumb. I hate how like I hate how technology starts to fight with me after random updates, and it doesn't matter which operating system you're on. People think that like once you switch to Linux, once you move away from Windows, or maybe like even if you start using Mac, like you sell your soul to like Apple and start using Mac and iOS, that'll fix the technical issues. It won't. I can honestly tell you it will not. It never will. If you think it will, you're naive. Like you'll pretty much always have technical issues. There's always going to be like some update that like, or a lack of update even. Like yeah. Oh hey, I should tell. I fixed the issues with my mic. It was a really stupid Linux thing. I downloaded an audio mixer in Linux so that the gain wasn't maxed out by default anymore. It's strange because it wasn't like that in Linux before, and then it started being like that. I don't know if it was a Linux update or an update to OBS or something, but really quite strange. But yeah, I'm streaming again. Ah! No, I just want to swipe. Oh my god. No. Stop. It's very difficult to use a touchscreen with this cosplay also. I'm streaming again. Okay, back to the OBS. Now, oh, I gotta load the mods. Sorry. I forget how you have to do that. So, to get them to run, you have to check and uncheck. It's dumb and it's wonky and it makes no sense, but this is what you have to do. Install mods. Oh, install complete. Cool. Back. Single player. And that's stupid and dumb gay. Stupid and dumb and very gay. Oh, hey, now it works. Weird, I had to install it twice, but now it's actually working. So, I think the one that I might want to try, the one that I tried last time was Proto Soul, and it's really good. Obviously, this game has very different controls and very different mechanics from Mega Man Battle Network, even though it's, like, in some ways mechanically similar. They don't have, like, a charging animation for the attacks, which they really should. Attacks auto-charge, so, like, your basic attack in Mega Man Battle Network, they basically, you know, like in Mega Man Battle Network, you have a charge shot. When it comes to your normal attacks, you have a charge shot, and then you have, like a super shot. You know, sorry, you have a regular attack and a charge shot. You don't have the regular attack here. You just have the charge shot, but there's also no charging animation. But, you know, there is a time delay, so it's like 0.3 seconds or something for some of them. Some charge faster. But the charging is very much hidden. There's no animation for it. There's nothing, no sound effect to indicate that, like, a new basic attack is ready. So it's something you have to mentally keep track of rather than relying on any sort of visual or audio cue, which is, you know, I think an improvement that could be made to the mod, but I don't know if the modders knew how to implement that. I don't blame them. This feels like having a choker on a little bit. Gotta be real, it's pretty tight. Also, it's gonna get warm in here, like super fast. Gotta cover my bulge. Oh. Wait. What does it take? Hold on. What the... You know what? Let's just do that. And hold on. Oh, crap. Anticipation window is too big. Oh, crap. I have no money, so may as well. Well, okay, I can see what she has as far as the these things go. That might be worth it. If I can survive it, it'll be worth it. It's just a question of whether or not I can survive it. So, you know, don't get hit is the name of the game right now. Gain 3 shield when you cast a spell. That's actually really useful. Oh, hey. That means that, yeah, I'm now experiencing only the positive effect of that thing. Damn it! Oopsie daisy. I almost died. Oh well. Man, Saffron is so OP. Did you move? Do you have a new... Hold on. Jeez. See, this is why you could have reported activity change. You recently change your nationalism. Credit journey to make sure you're new. That's probably accurate. Oh! Oh well. Oh my god. This is so stupid. The game's not stupid. What's stupid is like this like this cosplay. Things feel so slippery and weird. Like this thing is just threatening to slip out of my hands at like a moment's notice. Kudos to anyone who like games with this or like hell, like masturbates with this on. Either one. Like, oh, darn. Come on, attack me. Oh. Oh, that's the laser. That's what's doing the attacking. That laser kind of is coming in clutch in a weird way. 25% chance. Okay, that's why it's working some of the time, not all the time. Bow, bow. Why would I want that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, it's okay. It's to reduce the cast cost of spells. That's why. Weird that I needed to do the extra damage to her at the end. But, hey, I'm not complaining too bad. I was trying to overuse the, I was trying to overuse one of those things. It's fine. Gain 5 shield when you hit a target with... Oh, actually, that's probably good. Oh well, I did what I did. It's fine. They might have made this one, like, slightly overpowered. Now, there's a slight possibility they might have made it a little bit OP. In some ways. That is objectively more useful. Oh god. Oh, I didn't even see it there. Huh. Not attacking me directly. That's strange. 3 flow when you Trinity cast. I don't think I have that many Trinity spells, though. Yeah, you know what? I think I will... Yeah, go there. Nice. Okay, now, I guess the only thing I have left to look at is... Oh god, I should increase the size of that. Why am I so tiny? Oh, it's because I lowered the resolution, that's why. Yeah, I lowered the resolution because it was lagging and I wanted it to lag less. It still seems like it's lagging though. Oh well. Yep. That's even with buffering on. So, what if I turn buffering off? Wait, wait, that might have fixed it. Might have? Variable frame rate, no buffering. Buffering you usually want on, but since it's a live stream, maybe I don't want it on. Yeah, maybe I don't want it on because I'm live streaming or something. Okay. So I probably want... Oh god, what happened? And went back just a bit. Okay, and maybe Alt. Move this up a bit. Move this down a bit. Now I'm in a wheel box. I'm in a wheel box. And properties. Okay, that's, I think, slightly better. Turning buffering off might have helped. Auto reset on timeout. That might help. Gain. Ooh, God. What was that? Turn the gain up, turn the exposure down. That's usually what I did on, yeah, that's usually what I did on like, Windows. So it's probably what I do here. Sharpness. Wait, sharpness just makes everything look worse. Why would I want sharpness on? I don't know what this even is. Let's turn the gain down, actually. It's looking... Okay, this is looking slightly better. I think, maybe? Okay. Yeah, this is looking pretty okay. It's looking pretty okay, I think. I don't have any frost. Yeah, I don't have anything that applies frost, so I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, hey. She's early game, so she's going to be like a total pushover. Honestly, I think in a way this kind of plays similarly to Proto Man and Mega Man Battle Network, where it's like it's really overpowered if you know how to, use its abilities properly, but not so much if you're not good at sword chips. If you're not good at positioning yourself for the sword chips, and also reflecting attacks. Because with Proto Soul and Mega Man Battle Network, a lot of it comes down to like your ability to use reflect and also your ability to position yourself for sword attacks. And also certain sword attacks require very specific timing. Like custom sword requires very specific timing. Some of them also require certain input codes like variable sword or var sword. Is that's the name that you see in the when you're like selecting battle chips and looking at them. You don't see the full names of the English battle chips because limited characters and all of that. Damn. Oh man, that's gonna be so broken against Terra, who I might actually be facing. Yeah, I think in fact I will be facing her actually. Um, oh crap. I attacked the wrong Oh god, I attacked the wrong thing. Nice, we got him. Because I have Chaos Fragment, that's pretty important. You would think it would be bad karma, but no, you just get free luck for killing the bunny. Gain one Trinity when you shuffle? Oh god. Oh my lord. So, I guess the next thing to do is Convergence. Trinity spells for the win. Oh man. Well, I thought this would be overpowered, but it's kind of not, actually. It's kind of not, actually. It's kind of not. Well. And what are the two missed calls from? 844 and 6. Yeah, let's see what they're even from. Oh, scam numbers. Okay. That's cool. And just to confirm, yes, I have plenty of time today. So, base cross. I think the other one I'm interested in trying out is this one. Walk over broken tiles. Start battles with anti-damage. Become invisible for 1.5 seconds when you kill an enemy. Okay, so that's what that is. It's probably just the invisibility glitching out. So that's a guaranteed artifact. Found that out from one of my streamers. I wonder if Anubis is anywhere near as overpowered here as it is in Mega Man Battle Network. Oh man. Just like Mega Man Battle Network, Shadow Soul is pretty fun to use. Hmm. Yeah, I don't really gain anything except health at the fires now. Which means... to gain 5 luck. But I have to lose 200 just to get this. Have the mono regen? That's probably worth it. Oh. Cool! Wait, what am I getting? A fucking call from Georgia? Hold on. Oh, right, I forgot I turned my mic off. To be fair, probably any character that can stand on broken tiles hard counters Terra. Like, which, yeah, there's a reason why the ability to stand on base tiles is not in the base game. I want an artifact. I want artifacts. Ah, okay. So if you don't destroy the structure, the damage won't ever really get applied. Ooh, boy. I don't really see the point in that. Well, Earth I could use. Oh, right. These are guaranteed to give you a spell card that is leveled up. 20% splash damage. Does that mean it also applies fragile to surrounding enemies? It doesn't do any damage. I am in misery. There ain't nobody who can comfort me. Oh yeah. 1 damage every time you move. Towards the inverse tile. That sounds like a pain in the ass. But I gain. Oh, that's actually probably worth it. You know what? That will help me in the long run, so I'll take it. I don't really have any Trinity spells at the moment, but whatever. Oh man, that was a trip. That was a trip for sure. I wonder if this works. Um, that's guaranteed to give me a leveled up spell card. I'd rather have the artifacts. I'd rather have the artifacts. Oh man, that's so much fun. I love this. Awesome. Incredible. Start battles with full mana. That's one of the most overpowered ones there is. So I don't have that many frost spells. That one's not worth it. Uh, treasure. You know what? I'd rather go for the treasure. Okay, so poison ticks faster. Dash forward 3 tiles and slash 3 tiles in front. Scales with missing HP. Anchor. Oh, okay. So the more I get damaged, the more Muramasa does. That's a pretty... yeah. That's a pretty Shadow Man themed weapon. I gotta say, they got down the theming of the Navis. With some of them, like, their playstyles don't really transfer well into One Step from Eden, but with Shadow Man, I feel like his playstyle translates very, very well into this game. Like the way his character is themed, the way it's kind of meant to play, it works pretty well in One Step from Eden, because Shadow Man is fast and he uses blades and poison. That's pretty much just Slackwick, whatever, the sword brand and the poison brand. I think Selaisi was the first one I challenged, but I want to make sure. Hmm. I don't see any hazard signs, so yeah, this is the way I go. Yeah, because I still want more artifacts. Awesome. Ah, Ping is pretty OP. I love Ping. Well, that's 80 damage. Man. Am in misery. There ain't nobody who can comfort me. Oh yeah. Why won't you dance with me? The silence is slowly killing me. Oh yeah. Nice. She has gone down. Yes. I am 2 days into gooning, and I'm 3 edges behind. All my friends, they call me Sigma, but I'm on my mewing grind. But that doesn't really sit with me quite right, 'cause I don't really play OG Fortnite. And I keep accidentally edging myself in my room in the middle of the night. I wake up and I'm gooning, and I wake up to my edge. And I wake up and I'm mewing, but I'll be Sigma when I'm old. See, I don't like breaking streaks, but I can't control my edge. So I just joke around and keep my head down and hope I don't explode. And everybody's telling me that I'm doing so well. I try to riz them honestly, I find it hard to gel. If I watch Speed or I watch Sketch, I try my best, I try my best. I tell myself, I say out loud, it's fine, I'll goon until I edge. I tend to forget I'm still only quite young. In a way, this gooning life had only just begun. I've got riz. I've got riz. I'm 2 days into gooning with a busy, busy mind. There's just so much that I want to joke that I have not joked yet. There's so much that I want to edge, why live with regrets? Oh god, why did I do that? To everybody else, it feels like I'm doing so well. I try to risk them honestly, I find it hard to gel. He's gone now. Oh my god. And would you look at that? I actually have the perfect character to counter Reva now. Reva, or Reva, or whatever her name is. She can't do anything to someone with this much poison. One damage every time you move, and gain one upgrade. Lose 5 money when you shuffle. It's probably not. That one could be pretty bad, yeah. This one, how much max mana do I have right now? My mana regen's pretty high already, but I think this one's worth it because of how much I have total already. I don't think that one's worth it. That one, maybe. But it won't help with bosses, and those are the most difficult things. Shoot. Move. That, no. I have learned from experience not to pick that one. Gain 1 attack damage, gain invincibility, 4 point. And fragile. And fragile? Why would I want fragile? I don't want fragile. No, no, fuck that one. Hit self for 5 damage when you cast a spell. I can take that one. Okay, these two I can take. Let's refresh the stock again. No. I basically already have, like, you know, a ton of, I already have a ton of mana restoration. Mint tea would pair really nicely with cryophage if I end up getting that, so I'll get it for that reason alone. Just on the off chance that I end up getting cryophage. Okay, I made short work of Reva. Granted, she's not like late game, this is mid game. So it's not too bad, but man, I did not think it would be that easy. Like, I didn't think it would be hard, but yeah, I guess I've learned a lot more about this game. And I think even if I had been playing as like a generic character who's like maybe not as overpowered, I still would like not be struggling too bad, you know? Is it possible that I have open in like another time? Dude, I do not care. Dude, I do not care. Yeah. You know, one of the downsides of KDE Connect is that every notification you get on your phone, you get to your desktop computer when you use KDE Connect. And God, like my like my good goddamn, it can be annoying sometimes. My good gosh darn, you know? It can be like mildly irritating at times. Defense also reduces shield damage. Oh hey, it's weird that that's not even a thing by default, right? Like I feel like that should be a thing by default, you know? Ooh, yes. Man. Ice Needle. Ooh, baby. That one looks nice. Throw a returning boomerang. Restore 2 mana on hit and root target for 2 seconds. 1 mana, 50% damage, 25% chance to leave a flame on hit, 25% chance to hit twice. Well, this one doesn't root the enemy, but it does. Yeah. Frost damage is pretty cool. I like frost damage. We love frost damage here, folks. Do nothing, win. I'm so glad they found a way to translate this into one step from Eden. It's so cool. Okay, you know what? I am going to turn on Discord, the Discord app. Because Discord Rich Presence does not seem to be working properly on, oh my god. It doesn't seem to be working properly on desktop, and I find that really annoying. Really? I only have... What? Pop shop. Pop shop. It's the pop shop. Dude. No, wait. Wait. Stupid pop shop. Wait! Okay, you know what? I'll do this when I'm not live streaming then. Because you're being a stinky poopy head. Force quit. Force quit. You're being a stinky poopy head, not letting me do this while I'm live streaming. Yo, that was awesome. Wait, that's an enemy? I didn't realize that was an enemy. Oh my god. My health is almost gone now. I'm going this way. I'm not guaranteed healing, but Jesus. That could be intrusive and annoying, so I'm gonna do that. Structure. I have a lot of power-ups, so I'm just gonna. Oh God, a chaos fragment. You know, this late into the game, it could really benefit me. Uh, have mana regen for 2 battles, gain 5 luck. My luck is at 52, and most of the effects are positive, so I'm gonna press onward. Oh, that must be the negative effects. Damn. Apply link to all enemies for 3 seconds. I mean, this sounds like objectively the best way to deal with Yo! Riva coming in clutch. Oh, not so clutch after all. Yep, not so clutch after all. Oh, this isn't it's one step from Eden. It's one step from Eden with Mega Man Battle Network mods. So basically, modders added in Mega Man Battle Network characters. And so that's why that's what this is. This is Aqua Soul. I think Fire Soul is probably like one of the Fire Soul and also Shadow Soul seem to be the ones that whose like playstyles kind of translate best into One Step from Eden's gameplay. Also, things are a little broken, like they're a little wonky. I feel like they're modders after all. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes things are like programmed with spaghetti code when it comes to mods, you know? That's okay. It's a type of spaghetti code that works. Things don't Certain things don't display right, like the sprites at the right times, but whatever. When you're actually playing the game, is there trans Mega Woman? No, there is no trans Mega Woman. There are barely even there's barely even any female characters in Mega Man. Like in classic Mega Man, there's Roll and there's Splash Woman, and those are like pretty much the only like female robot masters. And then like and then in Mega Man Battle Network you have Medi and you have Roll, and I think that's it. Obviously there's like female characters in the overworld. You know, like Lan has a teacher, Lan has a mom. And yeah, but other than that, that's like kind of it. Um, in Mega Man X, there are significantly more female characters in Mega Man X and onward, if we're talking about the classic Mega Man timeline. So like, yeah, I don't know. I would say Mega Man Battle Network is more transmask coded than anything, especially Metal Man. Metal Man is so transmask coded. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's like it's not like it's intentional, you know, but it pretty much is. It's unintentionally transmask coded. Metal Soul is. Okay, so if you fight bosses in this game, that's like the little dragon icon. You are guaranteed to get artifacts, which boosts like the character stats and also boost the effects of like certain spell cards. Um, the yield sign, you know, like the hazard sign, if you go there, you're guaranteed to get a pre-upgraded spell card. Um, and so, I need to store 1 mana, Trinity when you shuffle, Flame heals yourself. So, right now, I think what's more important. I think I'd rather go this way. I think I would rather go this way because I'd rather have the pre-upgraded spell card. Either way, it's a roguelike. Things are heavily dependent on luck. I'm sure there are certain things that, like, statistically are more likely to... Oh my god, I just obliterated the hostage. I'm sure there's things that are statistically more likely to pan out, but, yeah, you know, it is what it is. 20 HP whenever frost damage is dealt. That's nice, but I think that is probably the more important thing. There we go. Yeah, this game's like 15 bucks full price, I think. It's pretty easy to get it off Steam. Slow enemies when poison damage is dealt. That's a pretty awesome one, but I also have no poison spells, so it doesn't benefit me. Oh god, I'm like half health. That is egregious. Okay, well, Root works pretty well with fire spells, because it locks enemies in place, so... Oh god. Owie. Owie. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Managed to beat her, but barely. Stupid Dara. The funny thing about this is like the developers for this game, like in the base game, right? There's no ability, there's no character or spell card or anything that like can stand on broken tiles. So broken tiles, you pretty much just they're an obstacle you can't really overcome, right? They did not plan for this basically for mods like this. Also, what the world is happening? Did another controller connect? Reorder controllers. Man, that is fascinating. Why isn't it working? Oh, it's because I didn't. I guess I was just looking at the map. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, so upgraded spell card. Cool. Bonus 20 damage. That's not really great. Uh, Gem defenders? That might be fun. Gem defenders could be pretty fun. Ooh. Restore 1 mana when you get hit. That one pretty much ensures that you never run out of mana to cast spells. Yo. Gem defenders. Soyjack survivors. Oh, that's so cool. It's yeah, I really liked Vampire Survivors. That game's really fun. The only downside is that you have to put a epilepsy warning every time like you have to put an epilepsy warning into your title every time you play the game because yeah, that game could definitely give people seizures. It's fun, you know, all the numbers and bright flashing colors and everything until you get a seizure. Which I'm not photosensitive enough to get seizures, but like, yeah, I know that like some of those effects are gonna give people seizures. They're gonna be like Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights. Oh, I didn't even look. I kind of just selected one. Yo. Oh, I didn't realize it had rooted her in place already. Yeah, I was not thinking she'd do that. I was not thinking she was gonna do that. So what mode is this on? Oh, isn't it on dongle mode? The dongle is faster, more responsive, less input lag. Okay, so, store. Oh, right, there's the autumn sale. Oh god, this looks fun. What is this? Mega Bonk? Yo. This looks like 3D Vampire Survivors, kinda. I bet it is. It looks fun. This game looks genuinely fun. And obviously there's Pal World. You know, everybody says Pal World isn't worth playing anymore. I still want to play it though. I hate how like it was super popular at a time in which I did not have a computer powerful enough to run it because it's unoptimized. It's like a horrendously unoptimized Unreal Engine 5 game. And nobody notices because they all have computers with like because they all have like quantum computers because that's every computer nowadays. But really, this game is not well optimized. Like, look at the specs it requires. If I remember correctly, they're like outlandishly high specs for this. These are pretty smoothed out models. Like, they're not, you know. Where does it say the specs requirements? Ugh. Tell me the specs requirements. I want to see everything. Where do I see the rest of the information? I forget. I feel like Steam did change their interface. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. Wait, I'm not trying to look inside my library. What's wrong with you, Steam? What makes you think I want to look inside my library? No, I want to look at games I don't have. I want to spend money on games I don't already have. That's why I'm at the store. I don't know which ones. I don't know. You know what? It'll probably show up in recommended if I just view any of them. It doesn't say 2 on it, so I don't know which one's which. Also, you know what? I may as well just blow this up to like full screen size. I don't care. I don't care if my face is taking up half the screen. I'll do it. Warhammer. Special promotion. Oh, it does say 2. Reviews about this game. God damn it. Where are the specs? Man, it should be easy just to review all the requirements. Cheat uses kernel level anti-cheat. Ugh. Who's the one that recommends against the game and why? Riddled with issues. Constant crashes. Graphical settings seem to have an impact on blah 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 blah. I've been testing. Linux multiplayer works at launch. Was then removed during the 1st October update. Oh, okay. Okay, it seems like they have it back again. It's a mixed bags. I personally want customization match with stable servers and then blah 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 blah. It's set up to be played. Wait, this setup I played. Setups. I can try playing it, but I don't think I would have the space on my drive or my SD cards at the moment. I'd have to uninstall games and install it later. I wouldn't be able to do it right at this moment. And even then, I might be pushing like 28 frames from what the reviews are saying, which is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Also, I have another thing to say about this this cosplay. The fingers don't fit right. Like, I think it's designed for women with like, you know, I don't know. Do women have skinny fingers? Is that like a feature of cis women, like a tendency to have skinny fingers? I wonder what Night Soul is in this. Either way, I kind of want to play as... No, Metal Soul is this one, and it's at the bottom. But yeah, I'll have to play that game later. I could definitely play like what's the name of the game? Deep Rock Galactic and a few others. Oh hey, I saved the hostage. Would you look at that? Oh, God. What even was that? Kunai of Light 20 poison. Actually, God, I should have taken that one. It's okay. I did what I did. Man, if I could have gotten Kunai to apply 20 poison, I could have been so OP by now. I really cut it close there. I said I was gonna stream until 3:30, but I might end it early. No. Huh. You know what? I think I will save and quit. Because I'm kind of bored right now. I do not feel like playing that at the moment. Or playing much of anything. I'm hungry. I should probably eat something. Also, I'm cold. Because it got really hot in the summer and I don't really have central cooling, I just have like an air conditioner in the living room, which is where I'm right now. I'm in the living room. I'm not in my bedroom, you know. Um, what I've been doing is I've just been like running the air conditioner, you know, just a few degrees cooler in the main room because my room doesn't have an air conditioner and there's no central cooling. So I kind of just and then I also added another fan, you know, because it was interfering with my sleep for a while, like the fact that it was just too warm. But then sometimes it gets too cold. You know, I'm wearing a skin tight outfit, my entire body is clothed, and yet I'm cold. When that's the case, you know it's cold. I could also play Silk Song. I could get that like relatively soon. I kind of like wasn't the biggest fan of Hollow Knight, like the first one. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad game or anything. I just don't like part of me not liking Hollow Knight as much as a lot of other people is because like they just the term Metroidvania, I despise it so much. I didn't even know that the term was used for games that were neither Metroid nor Vania until recently. I thought the term was reserved exclusively for Castlevanias that have maps similar to Metroid. But no, like people just took the term and used it for things that don't have like the aesthetics or you know, they borrow none of their aesthetics um or mechanics from these really. They're just 2D action games with like, you know, an open map. That's it. In Japan they call them search action games and that's um it's a better term. It's a better term for the genre. But people are stupid, so they call them Metroidvanias, and I don't like that. It's stupid and dumb and gay. Halo Infinite, more like Galo Shitfinite. When did they make this free? Oh, I guess I was probably right to shit talk it and call it Galo Shitfinite. Look at these reviews. That means everyone hates it. Sad state. Soulless and takes up 100% CPU usage on high-end CPU, low graphics. Game has been on life support for a while with a small drip feed of content. So basically, you need a quantum computer to run it, is what they're telling me. Hmm. Recycled missions ripped straight from Far Cry. Imagine if they're talking about Far Cry 1. That'd be so crazy. There's a lot of cool games on sale right now. A lot of really good, really fun looking games. Ooh, Dead Island 2. Do people hate this game or love it? I don't know. Looks like people like it. The first Dead Island was a game that people only really liked in multiplayer because it was one of those games where it's like so bad that it's good. And it doesn't seem like Dead Island 2 has that same reputation. It seems like people at least feel okay about it. Like they don't seem to hate it. A definition of a mid game, but to be fair, that's what the first Dead Island was. How do you do kids tier millennial dialogue? Oh god. You know, it's sad when like it's sad how millennials are you know like we're not at the cool kids table anymore. We're not young enough to be at the cool kids table anymore. Because we don't say words like bop and gooner and jelk as often as they do. We don't say bop, we don't say gooner, we don't say riz, we don't say jelk, we don't say edge nearly as often as these Gen Alphas and Gen Zs do. So we're considered uncool because of it. This is ageism. American Truck Simulator. Rim Job World. I gotta be real, this game looks the most fun out of everything. Also, it is wild to see the Steam Deck. Oh yeah, I know. Like they're not even like they're not even the new hip generation of young adults anymore. Also, damn. It's wild to see the Steam Deck go down in price while everything else goes up in price, you know? Like Nintendo raised the price of their old consoles like the Switch 1 by $50 every single model. Um and then PlayStation, they increased the price of the PlayStation 5 by $50. And they're doing it like 5 years into the generation. It's crazy because this is unprecedented. Like when you look at the price of consoles at launch, they're roughly the same adjusted for inflation as previous generations, but when you account for the fact that previous generations actually saw like price drops throughout the console generation and at the end of it, we actually pay more for consoles than we used to. When you factor that, in. And yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about. I'm one of those people that only got consoles as a kid because of price drops, really. Price drops and also used consoles. That was the only reason I like was able to afford them as a kid. Even even though I like worked, I did chores to be able to afford them. Granted, my mom did buy me like the mom and other family, like grandma, they bought me, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I scrolled past it at some point. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. A lot of people like Project Zomboid. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be really fun. Well, okay, the offers end on October 6th. Oh, there's a 4-pack I can buy. I could spend 40 bucks and get a 4-pack. Who recommends against it? Oh, okay. That's kind of like Terraria then. Terraria has a bit of a learning curve. And so does Risk of Rain 2, in my opinion. Pretty steep learning curve. You have to memorize so much stuff to be able to like be good at Risk of Rain 2, I feel like. There are too many games. Jesus Christ. Honestly, I'm kind of impressed by just all the options that you have whenever you look for anything. Everything at any price point. Coteries of New York? Isn't Coteries a diaper brand? That's literally a diaper brand. Is Coteries based in New York, like the diaper brand? Because that's all I know about the word Coteries is that it's a diaper brand. Yeah, see, this right here is why I don't play that many AAA games. Because even when they do go on sale, it's always like 25% off nowadays, and it's like, ugh. You know, it used to be that after like 2 years or something, they'd go on sale for like 60% off and you'd be able to get them for like 40 bucks. But it seems like now the only publisher that does that is Sega, and that's kind of it. I will say that's a pretty sizable discount from Bethesda, though. But also, I just know this game's probably going to run like shit. Uh, mhm. Also, this game, I would definitely get this on launch, but yeah, it runs like shit. It runs like shit. An otherwise good game ruined by the fact that it's optimized like complete and utter dog shit. Helldivers 2. Right, okay. Other people seem to like Megabonk. Pick up the XP. Oh, that's right. I was gonna look up Gem Defender. I got sidetracked by like all the cool stuff on the Steam store and the fact that like there's a sale going on right now, and yeah, that's the thing about sales on Steam. Soy Jack. Oh my god, wait. I thought you were memeing. That's real? That's awesome. I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get it. Uh, What the fuck did I... What was the other thing I put in my cart anyway? Oh, Peak. Ah, well, cool. I was actually thinking of getting that game too. Yeah, that's fine. It's probably honestly gone down in price since I put it in my cart. So yeah, that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. uh, Genuinely, I do want to play this game. Do people still play it though? But honestly, Five Night at Thompson's is pretty gemmy, but oh, okay. Wait, why is only one item in cart? Okay, this is a glitch. Also, what was I looking at before? Crap, I forgot. There was a game I was thinking of getting. I might get Mega Bonk. Yeah. Ouch. I don't know why the sound effects suddenly came back. You know what? I will. I'll go. I will. Eh. I think I'll stop streaming for now. eBay. Yep. Fitness and also everyone else have a good day. Because I gotta go make myself something to eat.